Greetings all, greetings. Look at the mornings, well the afternoon. It's not quite afternoon. It's about 11 something in the morning. Rained earlier and I decided to take a walk nevertheless. Look at the world around me. It's really hot today. Even here on top of this hill, mountain, it's hot. Good morning. Hot on top of the hill. Nevertheless, walk is good for it. I walked yesterday after maybe about 2 weeks of, more than 2 weeks of not walking. That's the local private bus. The one that goes from Bridgetown to Bathsheba. There are three types of buses running. The local privately owned buses, and then there are these 14 passenger vans that they put as many people as they possibly can inside. Beautiful day, even though with the clouds, when the dark gray clouds drift past us, you can see the blue sky above you with white clouds. So, but the rain is necessary, and for me, on my part, I enjoy the rain. Period. One of the most beautiful songs that I've heard and enjoy listening to is Dennis Brown singing Rain. Heavenly blessing. Without it, nothing can survive. And me, I'm a reggae fan. The teaching, they corrupt it now, but the teaching, you can't beat it. They were so afraid of Marley waking up so many people across the planet that they had to act, but it won't die. All the people who corrupted the music are now dying off. They bought out all the music companies, corrupted the youth, and now they're dying. And the money can't stop them from dying. So the music outlived them, and it will come back. And then, like Marley said, hit me with music. Hit me with the music, man. Anyway, lots of things, lots of events in our world, lots of plans being executed. You can see, I told you about the Muslims, the Arabs. Now they're trying to make a deal with the Pakistanis, who are actually a cross between Africans and Turkish people And the people who come from the East, not Chinese now. Chinese are just Africans. The skin are lighter. They are not as much Mongoloids as the Caucasian, but they're cross, and that's part of the deal. Everything on Earth is cross-pollinated, but guess what happens in the end? The beginning and the end, that black skin. The genetic makeup of that black skin never dies. It changes. Now, the Earth can kill us all off. If you get to that point where, oh boy, I'm hoping that these people get a hold of their AI and don't put it inside a self-contained vessel that they're calling a robot, because that can be dangerous. Nevertheless, we're seeing those Arab people make deals with Pakistan and Turkey in hopes that it will save them. And then across the border, we are seeing them sending criminals into Africa who they taught to go in and disrupt. They teach the Arab culture to the African in order to destroy Africa. They bring it in under the moniker of Islam. But these people are teaching Africans to hate each other. Just as the African is beginning to put down his tribal affiliation, instead of making the tribal affiliation the most important, they're making Africa the most important. And as soon as Africans started thinking African, guess who comes? They want to build mosques so they can bring that wicked teaching to make Africa self-destruct. Just like they're doing in Sudan. They've done it in Sudan. They're doing it in Sudan, in Libya, in Syria. That's Arab fighting against Arab, killing Arab. And they call themselves Muslim. And they say the teachings of the Prophet said this and said that. But the same people who are talking the language are killing their neighbor. Killing their neighbor. Black Africans, black-skinned Africans in Sudan. The same thing in Cameroon, black-skinned Africans, but for Christianity. The French and the British got Cameroon in disarray. Killing each other, Africans killing each other for the Caucasian master or the Arab master. We in the diaspora have to be careful because we too have that issue. In the Caribbean, we could have long ago joined together and formed our own community. But you got Jamaica thinking I'm better than Trinidad, and Trinidad thinking I'm better than Guyana, Guyana thinking they're better than Barbados, and Barbados thinking that they're better than all of them, and falling apart. Now we're trying to join together with Africa. But if you can't form a cohesive bond with your brother, your own neighborhood, your own house, what do you think is going to happen when you go somewhere where you don't speak the language and the customs that you have now are different to the customs that they have? Not all, but significant amount. You know? Setting you up for failure. Somebody's got to step into that breach. And you're seeing as the Arabs and the Caucasian begin to create this hostility among us, their system is beginning to fail. And the more their system fails and the more we try to push it away, the more they are attempting to not only cause issues among us, but when they can't cause issues by the language, they destroy the whole thing. They will come into an island like Barbados and drop bombs on it. People talk about Oklahoma, but when you, it's the same thing. You talk about Florida, New York, everywhere black people try to be cohesive, same thing happened. White people come in spreading, I don't use that word. That word is a sacred word. Caucasian, wickedness comes in. And at first, they come in and sneaking in, like the thief in the night, as your book called it, spreading falsehood and ignorance around the people. Like you're here now in America, you were the original people. Yes, we were original people. Africans were all over the world. But that's not the issue. If everybody is developed from the same root, then yes. But that is dividing people rather than forming a cohesive bond. Because the history that we read doesn't say that. And what they're saying doesn't mean that. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry. But that's the situation here. And if those rumors and falsehoods fail to spread and cause the massive corruption and and destruction that they plan, then they will come in and destroy, burn everything, drop bombs. Imagine that. The local government bombing the black community in Oka, Florida. They come in, burn, and kill everybody. And you got people among them today say, well, I wasn't alive then, and I'm not responsible for that. I didn't do it. Yeah, but you benefit from it, didn't it? The land that these people had to run away and leave, your forefathers took and put it in their name, and now they're claiming it. So you inherited it. All right. The Arabs are doing the same thing. French, British, wherever they are. Can't use words, they're using bombs, bullets. And the African, so foolish, killing his own brother. But in places across the planet, it's not working. And at the same time, the system is failing. And you have to be prepared for the system failure. You have to prepare yourself for that system failure. Because Islam, the Arab, as you see, is exploiting Islam, exploiting the African using Islam. The British exploited the African using Christianity. Somebody will step in to exploit your vulnerabilities. It might be the new religion or one of the new religions of money, education, and democracy. And if you don't believe democracy is a religion, you better do some research. If you don't believe education is a religion, do some research. You go to church and learn about the Bible. Same type of building you go, they educate you. What does that education teach? How to work for somebody, not for yourself. They teach you how to make a widget that somebody else is using that widget to make something that they're going to sell to you at a price you can't afford, or that will put you into debt and servitude. Isn't that religion? What does religion do? Obey your master. Servitude. Don't let these people come into your world. Don't let them come into Africa and sell you the new colonialism of the Arabs. You will take their religion, their belief. You've already taken their language now, because I've experienced it where you can't even write your name in your local language. But you can write it in Arabic. I've experienced it. You better start preparing for the downfall. the great crash. It doesn't happen often. Sometimes the system will crash in one place and it goes in another place. This time, the whole system is crashing. And if you are the one with the house built to withstand the hurricane, you will survive. If you're not, there will be no mercy. It doesn't choose who. When a hurricane comes, all the houses that are not built to withstand that hurricane get knocked down. It doesn't say, well, this guy is a Christian or this guy is a Muslim or this guy believes this or this guy. Nope. Destroyed all. So it's up to you to be prepared. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Listen. When the hurricane comes, it doesn't choose the house of the poor or the wealthy. It doesn't spare any house that is not prepared to withstand it. It knocks them all down. And if your house is built to withstand the hurricane, it will survive. That's the only reason why it will survive. So you got to build your house to withstand that hurricane. But first, you got to know it's a hurricane. And you got to know the deception. Who is responsible? You got to be able to look at the man and say, you are my enemy. Move away from my door. Otherwise, he will come in and destroy your house from inside. They're African people. You can get upset with me, but after you get upset, you better sit down and start preparing. Peace.